Once finger marks have been developed, in order to make an identification, it's really, really important to capture high quality images of the finger marks. Now that can only be done on a system that is specifically designed for finger mark photography. Otherwise, the results are likely to be far less than optimal. It's designed around a high resolution camera with specialist lighting applications that will allow us to hopefully capture images of any finger mark on any surface. And not only that, the DCS is also built to enhance those images. So not only are we capable of capturing the best quality image, we then have the best chance using the fingerprint enhancements of enhancing that image. So what we're going to do is use the DCS to photograph a few of the pieces of evidence that were treated within the MVC Flex. So to start with, I'm going to use a really, really simple technique. Now, this is just using visible white light photography. And as you can see, I have set up a ring light above my piece of evidence. Now, the image you can currently see on the screen, the live image from the camera, has quite a lot of reflections throughout the image. Now, these can sometimes, firstly, just simply detract from the contrast that's available, but sometimes these reflections, specifically on really shiny surfaces, such as foil, like we're looking at right now, they can actually either detract from the mark or they can split the mark, meaning that we have to find a lot more identifiable points in a smaller space. So all I'm going to do is very slightly adjust the polarizing filter on the end of the lens just by turning it, and hopefully what we are able to see is a print with much less background interference. If I switch between the two, you can see that it's almost a night and day difference. And actually, if this imaging was being done in a dark room, we would see this difference a lot more. So if I now give this image a name, and select which lens is being used on the DCS and the calibration value that's currently selected on the lens, the DCS will automatically capture this image at a 1:1 calibration. So the image on the computer or the printed image will be the same size as the original piece of evidence. Now, all I will need to do is simply grayscale and invert this image, and we can see nice black ridges on a light background. And we pretty much have full ridge flow throughout quite a lot of this mark. It's not the most beautiful mark in the world, it is a great mark, but we can see a lot of ridge flow through the mark.